What a nice video, Kostya. It seems like you have a really interesting life. Okay, hi everyone. My name is Ekaterina Shcherenkova. I'm DevRel in charge of events area in Dodo engineering, and today I'm going to tell you why events are not only about fun, but also about solving different problems and developing ourselves. But first of all, let me just give you some overview on what trends do we have now, what things do we have today. First of all, we are still in a high race with different tech companies from Russia and even abroad for IT specialists of all kinds. Different companies understand that to be successful and remain developing, you need to have a really strong tech part, so everyone needs IT specialists. Secondly, what about our business? We are growing and growing really fast, and the gap between our communication in IT and business is going deeper and deeper, so we need to do something with it. And the last, like Lisa Schwetz likes to say, people believe people. It means that you're likely believe a guy that will tell you in person, like me right now, about their job or their projects or whatever, then you just see some information in advertisement. And why is it all about events? I'm gonna tell you some main things about how events work in our company and what results do we have now. First of all, why do we need events? Of course, it's about fun. It's about gathering and making like really good things together. But also, events is a really cool place to inform each other. When everyone get together, you can tell the main information to everyone at once. Then it's about discussion. You know, it's very important that when you can just come to person and speak and tell your problems or maybe pains and discuss it and understand how you can develop something. And of course, events are about taking yourself out of your working process and like look a little bit above and see what kind of things you've done, how you impact the business, and what can you do next. So let's start with the problems we can solve with these events. First of all, it's about communication. As I told you, now we are growing, and it's very important to be on the same page with our franchisees and between business and IT parts. So for that purpose, we have demo. We have a demo every quarter, and it's an event that has two parts. Firstly, there is a video where every product owner shares the results of their teams and shows the main things they have done, maybe problems they have faced, and all this stuff. And then we have a live conversation between partners, guys from business and IT guys, where they can just come up to some really good ideas and understand how to solve some problems. And this time we had a really good demo, and as you can see now on the slide, we have come up for even 6 different solutions that will drive our business further. But you know, the communication is not always a problem between different parts of business, but sometimes you lack communication even within one team. As I'm talking about Dodo engineering, here we have Q&A. That's a really cool event where all our C-level team, it's CEO, CTO, CPO, and COO, so many officers, right? They come up and share some presentations on the main things we all have done as a company for this quarter, and main obstacles we faced, and maybe the main goals we will have like in future. And then we have this live conversation where every guy can just stand up and ask some questions to everyone and discuss their pains and understand how it's going on. So that's a great thing because we can just make this nice connection between each other and understand each other more. Okay, that was the first problem. What's next? when you're working, sometimes you don't have enough time to have some tests or experiments with your ideas, etc. And for that purpose, we have hackathons. Hackathon is a kind of an event where guys come over for 1 or 2 days. In our case, it was 1 day. And they have several tasks from business. And they are trying to solve this task within this amount of time. So they have about 6 hours to solve the task, to code and whatever. And then they have about like 2 hours to make a presentations and then show what they've done. So this time we had a really nice hackathon. We have 5 teams, 13 participants, and all the 5 tasks were very important for business, but you know, they're not on the top of the backlog. And the results were great. Can you imagine that guys managed to solve the problem for 6 hours, and that problem they couldn't make like for more than a year, and that's like wow. And also one of the tasks, one of the solutions will go for production really soon, so that's a great result, and we've made a really good thing for a business. Okay, what's next? Again, when you work and you have a lot of tasks and all the stuff to do, maybe you have lack of feedback. You don't understand what things you're doing good, what things you're doing bad, and how you can develop yourself. For that purpose, first of all, we have Dev Forum. It's a kind of weekly meeting like we have now, but it's not for like all the internet, but it's like for us. And there, guys can come with different insights, with ideas or some presentations, but they feel more relaxed just to try on this public speaking. And it's so relaxed, and you just come without a presentation, and that will be fine. So the main thing is that guys can share their knowledge, their experience, and try public speaking, and then may go to some meetups, conferences, and develop all the skills. And also, of course, the last but not the least problem, we have hiring. As I told you before, hiring is a really important thing. And now to hire you, you don't, like, you need not only to post your job offer like on Hackathon or LinkedIn or whatever, you need to tell about your brand, your company, your projects, how you work together inside the company. And for that purpose, we have conferences where guys just go and share their experience, tell everyone about our company, and that's a really good thing. And I'd like to tell you some really good results. This year, our Chief Data Officer, Andrei Filipiev, will go to AI Summit in London. That's one of the main events in artificial intelligence sphere. And he will present our company and tell his presentations. So that's a really great result, and we are now going even abroad. So, all in all, you can see that we have kind of a timeline of different events that we have every week, every quarter, every half a year, etc. And also we have this opportunity to go for whatever conference you want, or lecture or meetup, whatever, and you can grow your own community and like come here in the office and make some meetups or whatever. And all this works really good. But I want to tell you something really important, because all this couldn't work without you. My presentation, my job, all these events could not be without you. And every time when you come to me and tell that you want to go for some conference, or you want to make some meetup or other event, that's really great. That's what drives our brand and this area. So thank you so much. And to finish my presentation, I have a little bit of spoiler for you. This summer, we're going to have a coding day. is a very interesting event where IT guys come and teach guys from business different technologies. Maybe you want to learn how to code or to understand some data things. So you can just come over to us and tell what kind of things you want to learn, and we're going to make this. So stay tuned, and thank you so much, and have a great week.